Alaska Adventure travelers, my name's Neil Darish. I'm from McCarthy Lodge Resort, and today I'm going to break down the 5 levels of adventure travelers and how you can create a better Alaska trip based on your comfort level for adventure. Let's start with a level 1 adventure traveler. Anyone that makes it to Alaska, that's level 1. Just by hopping on a cruise ship and heading up to Alaska, or getting in a car and driving around the state. But a level 2 adventure seeker is somebody who, as they're here in Alaska, they may wonder, where is the wilderness experience, because it's not in the crowded parts of Alaska. So a level 2 adventure traveler is going to break past the typical. So I'm going to recommend for an adventure level 2, 3, 4, and 5 that the second place on your bucket list after Denali, it's going to be Wrangell St-Elias National Park. Now, the National Park Service calls Wrangell St-Elias National Park not just America's Mountain Kingdom and the crown of the continent. My favorite expression, they say, and this is in the brochures for Wrangell St-Elias, more superlatives than any other national park. How cool is that? And I mean, if here's the Park Service saying, the park you know about is awesome, but here's another park that has more superlatives than any other national park. I'm going to put that out there as my reason for saying number 2 on your bucket list has to be Wrangell St-Elias National Park. Most people want to be delightfully surprised by the unpredictability that is wilderness. And so as you're driving, in my other videos, I talk about trying to do one of these long drives really early so that you beat the crowd. For a level 2 traveler heading past Denali for something a little bit further away, that's what makes Wrangell St-Elias the contrast to the overcrowded nature of some of the experience in Denali. Now, you are able to get away from those crowds, but it's tough. Too many people. There's about 10,000 people a day at Denali. We have about 300 people a day in Wrangell St-Elias, maybe 500 people. But that's in an area of 13 million acres. It's part of the largest protected wilderness on the planet, and this park is twice as big as Denali. We're all about levels 2 through 5. Sure, everyone's welcome and everyone comes here. And, you know, level 1 travelers can find many things to do in Wrangell St-Elias. The hardcore level 5 is the other end. The hardcore level 5, that's what the Lancaster Backpacker Hotel is for. It's for people that come into town and then head out into the backcountry, and then come back after a week solo out in the backcountry, or with their best friend, or maybe with a small group. But most of our guests and almost everybody coming to Alaska is not going to do a level 5 adventure. Everybody that's in Wrangell St-Elias or off-grid or out in the bush in Alaska, they're level 5 adventurers because they're happy to do something solo. It's inevitable. You're going to be alone in the wilderness, and that's not for everyone. Which brings me to why the community of McCarthy, Alaska is the place that gives that kind of comfort you need to feel good about going to a really far off land. When you get to McCarthy, you're going to see a community like none other. And it's that expression of community that makes it safe to kind of venture out as far as you're willing to go to connect with wilderness. So a level 2 adventure is at least coming to the town of McCarthy and exploring Kennecott. And you know, even if you're not going any further out into the wilderness, you will see a lot of things that will tug at you that are wilderness related that you wouldn't find elsewhere. It's kind of hard to explain, but a level 2 adventure seeker is looking for a deeper connection with the wilderness, and you won't get that in a crowded place. So most of our guests are level 2 and above. Level 3 and above are adventurous and physically able to walk a few miles kind of folks that really, that's the majority of the visitors who will meet in McCarthy. Everyone wants to see mountains, glaciers, and, fingers crossed, be surprised by some awesome wildlife. Now, the adventure level 2, 3, and 4 will do some of the same activities. A level 4 might do pack rafting instead of whitewater rafting. So pack rafting is a special, more active skill than rafting. So these soft adventures, pack rafting would be a little bit outside of that, but really with a little bit of training, anyone can do it. That level 5 adventure seeker is a solo backcountry traveler. A real local is level 5. I mean, if you live in remote Alaska, you're always on an adventure.